Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Adam.
And I'm Bruce. Hey, it's Clap Monday. Let's clap for Warcraft the movie.
Anyway, let's give ourselves a collective round of applause because life is pretty damn good.
And not only are we surrounded by technological marvels, but they can't even make the damn things fast enough for our spoiled asses.
iPhone 7?
Boring!
Bring on the 8 because I have a credit card that hasn't been maxed out yet.
To wit, Google is expected to announce the successors to last year's Nexus line of phones tomorrow, but that's too long. We want them right now. Lawrence has a fucking broken phone. I got a broken phone. We need those phones right now, right, Lawrence?
Pulling it out. Look at it.
The letters are falling off.
Oh, it's so broken.
I got a crack across the
That's
front
so
camera
stupid.
there. Yeah, it's all slow and bad.
Oh,
It's
man.
funny. It's called the Nexus 6, and the replicants or whatever in Blade Runner are called.
right.
That was
They're
the
all
Nexus
Nexus
6 models, and they said, "Oh, Google, is it like Blade Runner?" And they just looked at them blankly and said, "Here's Duo." Piece of shit.
The replicants had a 4-year lifespan. I guess my phone is.
No, that's
It's
only
half of that,
That's
yeah.
2 years, barely. Thanks to UK retailer Carphone Warehouse, we don't have to wait any longer. Android-centric blog Android Police first reported the leak, which has since been removed from the website.
Yeah, but thanks to Android Police's quick draw screenshots, we have complete specs and some light marketing info on the new phones. Can we interest you in Google Allo?
Oh, please don't leave. Please don't leave.
Don't go away.
We're not going to talk about it anymore.
There's so many question marks floating above your head.
All right, Lawrence, tell them about the leak.
Sure. Okay. So in keeping with the Nexus line, Google's new phone Duo will come in 5 and 6-inch variants.
Sure.
So there's a 5-inch version and a 5.5 sort of.
Yep.
The Nexus branding has been dropped for Pixel, as previously rumored, with the new phones called the Pixel and the Pixel XL.
Sure, okay.
This jives with running rumors that Google would drop the Nexus branding entirely, which was also kind of supported by Google's Pixel C tablet.
Sure.
It's just been something that they've been pushing for a while.
Interestingly, both the Pixel and Pixel XL have the same tech specs. Both phones feature a Snapdragon 821 CPU, clocked at 2.15 gigahertz, 4 gigabytes of RAM, and come with 32 or 128 gigabytes of internal storage.
Yeah, while both phones will use a Gorilla Glass 4 AMOLED display, the Pixel's resolution is set at 1080p, while the Pixel XL, the larger one, will display at 1440p.
And as you'd expect, the XL will have a larger battery. That's a 3450 milliamp per hour compared to the Pixel's 2770.
Yeah, other hardware goodies include fingerprint sensors, an 8-megapixel front camera, 12-megapixel rear camera with optical stabilization, and a nano SIM slot.
Yeah, but who are we joking? The camera will always suck.
No, don't say that.
It hasn't. Samsung's the only one who can do it right. I'm telling you.
Man, finally, this is really interesting. The Carphone Warehouse listings mention that both phones include a micro SD card slot. Lawrence, what the hell?
So this is something old phones used to have, and it was kind of a defining feature for Android for a while before
Yeah.
people got really tired of it because it meant your phone had 2 drives in it. Anyway, so either this is an error on Carphone Warehouse's part, maybe it was just a copy and paste tech description that they didn't really look through.
Sure.
Or the Pixel will have a micro SD card slot, which is kind of a cool way to differentiate that line from other sorts of phones.
Yeah.
Expandable internal storage isn't really something that phones have used a lot lately. It's kind of something that came and went for the aforementioned problem of having 2 separate storage ports on your phone. We'll have to wait until tomorrow to see for sure.
Yeah.
It would kind of be a cool feature, I guess. I
It's
just don't
not
know if most people-
happening.
yeah, right.
I've been going through the Android subreddit and stuff. It's like it's Google hasn't done that. I have an old fucking LG G4 that did do it, and God bless that phone. It's nice seeing the expandable storage, but nobody does it. It's sad. It's an awesome feature that most people watching this probably have iPhones, maybe, I don't know. But like, it's one of the best features that Android uses that not a lot of people. They don't include it because I think it's just extra work, and no one really appreciates it. You bastards.
As far as software is concerned, both phones will run Android 7.1 Nougat and feature unlimited cloud storage for photos and videos.
Yeah, promotional screenshots reference a smart storage feature that sounds like it'll auto-delete local photos and videos to free up space on your phone as well, which you pretty much have to do manually right now.
Yeah, there are also apps that you do not care about, like Google Allo and Duo. These are messaging and video calling apps, respectively, seemingly trying to replace Google Hangouts, which does both of those things already.
Just pick one and stick with it.
No, seriously.
Stop changing it every 2 to 3 years. Fuck. God damn it. I mean, look, we give Apple a lot of shit, but when they pick something, they stick
Yeah,
with
they
it.
stick with it.
Unless it's I ads when you rearrange the letter. It sounded like AIDS, so they
AIDS.
stopped.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So other tidbits include USB Type-C charging ports, which the Nexus 5X and 6P
yeah,
had
they
before
already
it,
have
which claims 7 hours of battery life on a 15-minute quick charge, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
And Live Cases, which is a needlessly branded method of getting a custom case wallpaper combo for your new phone. Neat.
Strangely, the listings did not include the most interesting piece of info. the price, right, Lawrence?
Yeah, there's strangely no real solid info on that front yet, which means maybe they're waiting until the wire to decide where they're really going with it. So Android Police previously reported from a quote-unquote trusted source that the Pixel line would start at $649.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a big departure from Google's normally aggressive pricing line with the Nexus series of phones, which could also explain the change in branding. For reference, the Nexus 5 listed at $349 in 2013, with the 5X launching at the same price in 2015.
Yeah.
So if consumers associate Nexus with cheaper, more subsidized phones, it makes sense that Google would want to launch a new brand to avoid those comparisons.
So that rounds out all the early info we have on Google's Pixel phones. Everything stands to reason except for the micro SD card slot business. It's not happening, I'll tell you
that's
right
probably
now.
not happening.
Google won't do it.
Either way, we'll know for sure tomorrow when Google debuts the phones for real, along with several other rumored items like a 4K-enabled Chromecast Ultra and the voice-controlled smart home hub Google Home, which was announced at Google I/O in May.
Which one of these new products will be announced and then forgotten in 6 months?
One
Find out tomorrow.
Well, why wait for actual information to start screaming at each other on the internet? Do you think the Google Pixel has the iPhone 7 beat?
Absolutely
The
not.
answer is yes.
Nah.
It already beat it, because Google always beats iPhone. Does a headphone jack mean more to you than the rotational 3D polishing? Yes. I want my headphone jack. I want everything old and new all at once.
You know what? We're getting rid of the touchscreen. We're just going all the way back.
Good. I love Google. That's what I want.
You like games on your phone too bad, all you get is Snake.
Oh man, get your bike chains and barbed wire bats and have it out in the comments. Start yelling at each other right now, because that's what Adam and I are. Actually, we both love Google. We're all.
No, I think they're great fun. I mean, but
we want the
Apple
Android.
always has the better product. Whether a headphone jack or not, people are going to buy it.
Yep.
People are not, they're not buying for the what, they're buying for the why. I've been reading some motivational books lately. I think it's like Medieval Knights.
I've never seen it.
And then the other one's like the Wild West, but it's Yul Brynner is like the Wild West cowboy that goes nuts. It's just killing everybody.
Enough talking about awesome HBO shows. Let's talk about Warcraft the movie.
Oh, did you like it?
It's one of those things where like I watched it and I was like, why can't I stop thinking about it? I woke up in the middle of the night thinking about the movie and I was like, this is a bad movie. Why am I thinking about it? Anyways.
Is that what the story's about today?
Warcraft.
Yes, Warcraft the movie that
What
came
about
out
Ghostbusters?
3 months ago. Yeah, we can talk about Ghostbusters too. I want to see that.